What's up, guys? It's your girl Safari, and I am back with another healing message. It's been a while since I actually posted, but I actually felt really called to do a message today. So, obviously, there's something that is meant to be said, meant to be seen, and I prayed over this message before entering to it to make sure that it reaches the people that it's actually meant to be for. So, let's see what comes out. I mean, what messages, what does the divine want the collective to know? What does the divine want the collective to know? Okay. All right. And then at the bottom, we got the Five of Wands. So, what came out, guys, is the Five of Swords. Let's see if you guys can see that. Five of Swords. We got the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Hangman. And we got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands typically speaks of victory, guys, but I feel like right now, you guys are in this Hanged Man energy. You guys are in this energy of feeling very... There is an epiphany moment that's coming. There's going to be a moment of clarity that actually really helps you to align yourself with what it is that you're trying to build. And it has a lot to do with this Knight of Pentacles and this Four of Wands, because again, the Four of Wands speaks of victory, and the Knight of Pentacles, to me, it speaks of legacy, right? It's like things that you're leaving behind in order for you to, I mean, it's your legacy, right? And I feel like this Five of Swords energy really does relate back to this Hanged Man energy, because right now it feels like conflict. It feels like there's this uncertain type of energy that's hovering over you guys, because you guys are really in your head. And the Hangman energy speaks of that as well, right? At the end of this card, it's like this man is stuck. He's put himself in this energy of just like discovering who or what he is. But a lot of this, like I said, a lot of this is you guys being stuck in your head. The Five of Swords energy and the Hangman energy, it's a major arcana, so it speaks of change, it speaks of epiphanies. But right now you guys are really in your head about something, especially with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It speaks of some sort of conflict, some sort of, I think you guys are really just in conflict with yourself right now. I mean, I don't know if you guys are anything like me, but right now it's been this huge transition phase, right? A lot of us have been doing a lot of the inner work where we're trying to ask ourselves the right questions, like, who am I? What do I want? What does life look like after this, right? I've been hearing a lot of sermons lately, and it speaks to a lot of the after this moment. For me, I consider myself very spiritual. I connect with God. It may be different for you guys, but God is my guiding light throughout all of this. So he's been really speaking to me lately about being in the present moment and understanding that you may not understand what is happening right now, but you will after this. It's one of those moments. So I feel like a lot of you guys have been kind of, like I said, just in this up in the air energy where nothing really seems like it's going your way. You don't really know left from right. You don't really know where to go right now. Everything is still up in the air. Everything is still fresh. But you guys are reaching this moment of victory. Like I said, this feels like an epiphany. But what are you guys stuck in your head about? Let's see. What are you guys stuck in your head about? Okay, so the Queen of Swords came out in reverse. I feel like you guys are really stuck in your head about some sort of truth and some sort of emotion. You guys don't know how to... There's some sort of truth. You guys don't really know what your own truth is, let alone it's hard for you to tap into your own emotions right now. Because the Queen of Swords is somebody who's actually, she's very clear cut with her words. She's very direct. She's very sure of herself. She's very sharp and intuitive. So I feel like a lot of you guys are in your head about, it feels very much so like uncertainty. You guys are in your head about what your truth is, there's no clarity here. There's no clarity. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like you guys aren't really speaking up either. But I feel like this has a lot to do with, you just don't know what to say, honestly. It's like, it's a lot of, when you've been in your head for so long, it's almost like you kind of get lost in the rabbit hole a little bit. But with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like that, like I said, it feels like an epiphany moment. Clarify the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles actually came out to clarify the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, and it actually fell on the Knight with the Ace coming out on top. So this is an offer. This is an opportunity that's going to help you bring in stability again. And notice how in the Page of Pentacles, it's like she's very grounded. And it's almost like the same energy. These are roots. These are roots. These here, these are roots. So it's like, it's something that you guys planted a long time ago that's actually coming into fruition, right? It's something sprouting. And it's an opportunity, it's an offer, it's something that's going to be presented to you, and you guys are going to take it. You guys are going to take it, and it's going to help bring in stability. Now with the Ace of Pentacles, it does speak of slow movement, but I feel like you guys have already gone through this stagnant energy. Like, you planted the seeds a long time ago, and the slow movement has already happened. It may not be that. I think that's why you guys feel kind of like in your head. It feels like you guys are kind of like, well, I don't really see, right? I don't really see where to go. I don't really know what direction to head in. And there's this epiphany moment that's it's gonna be an opportunity that's gonna help lead you towards your desired destination. But I feel like if some of you guys are on a pause right now, I want you to understand, life has a way of slowing you down so that you can gain this type of perspective. Sometimes when we want things to move so quickly and we want things to go in a direction that we want it to go in, when you try to force things to happen in a season of your life or a specific time frame where it's not meant to happen, it only brings you more confusion, because you think that it's a season of, you think that it's a sign that you're not supposed to be going that way. When in reality, sometimes when there is a pause, it's clearing the way for something to actually come towards you. Or it may just be an opportunity that's better than what it is that you're trying to go towards. For some of you guys, it's almost like you're willing to just go in a different direction. But that's not your path. Like, even with the Queen of Swords, it's like, I feel like it came out in reverse, because it's looking towards the Five of Swords. It's like whatever type of mental confusion that you're going through, it's forcing you to try to look in a different direction. Whatever type of confusion you're going through, it's clouding your judgment so much so that you think that you're supposed to go a different route when you're not. There's actually an opportunity that's going to make you go in a completely different direction, and it's going to bring you stability, and it's going to, an offer, it's going to come in, and it's going to cause you to go in a completely different route. But you have to allow yourself to you have to surrender to this. You have to surrender to the fact that you don't know, because the more you try to force something, the more you're going to have to, the more you're going to be in this Five of Swords energy. Here's the funny thing about it. Whatever it is that's meant for you will always be for you. And for some of you guys, you feel very called and pulled to go in a direction that maybe feels bigger than you. But what you have to understand is, if you're at a pause right now, you have to understand that this isn't stagnancy, it's alignment. That's why I say sometimes when you go through certain periods in your life where you feel like nothing is moving, it's for a reason. Things have to be factored in terms of reaching a specific direction. So it just ties back into God, right? God sees all. God sees the big picture of where it is that you're supposed to be and where you're going to end up. But within knowing that, you have to also understand that he factored in this moment in your life also. He factored in the fact that you would be feeling stuck and stagnant in this point in your life. You would be slowed down in this moment. You would feel stuck in this moment. You have to remember that he included even this as a part of your destiny. So with that in mind, you have to also remember that this is something that's meant to happen. All of it is meant to happen. How this is going to unfold for you, how your life is going to unfold, it's going to be something that was always meant to put you towards your true north. So don't get caught up in your circumstances. Don't get caught up in the fact that you think things are supposed to be a specific way right now. I think the best thing that you can do is surrender. Because like I said, there's going to be this epiphany moment that's going to allow you, it's going to release you from this hangman energy. Like I said, right now, I feel like you guys you're allowing this confusion energy to make you look in a direction that has absolutely nothing to do with where it is you're supposed to go. Intuitively, you know what it is that you want to do, right? Like even in this man's hand, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a compass. There is a specific direction. There are coordinates that you are meant to follow. And it's gonna happen. It's going to happen. This is always gonna happen for you. But you have to surrender right now. And I know some of you guys don't want to hear that. I know I don't. You're like, no, I'm just trying to keep it moving. But movement doesn't always mean progress. Movement does not always equal progress. So you have to surrender, because when it is time for you to actually move, your movement will be more weighty. It will be more strategic if you allow yourself to surrender. So yeah, guys, I know that it's been tough. Honestly, it's been a huge transition for everyone. And what I want you guys to remember right now is it isn't just you. Don't get so caught up in your head that you begin to convince yourself that it's just me going through this. I'm the only one who's going through this. I'm alone. Don't force yourself into that energy, because it can send you down a rabbit hole that forces you to only see your pain. Right now, this pause is allowing you to get a higher perspective on what it is that's going on within you and outside of you. It's a perspective shift. And when you shift your perspective, you can shift your external, you can shift everything. With the right perspective, you can shift anything. So I want you guys to surrender, because what also comes with this surrender is peace and stability and balance, not just within your outer world, but within yourself. And a combination of the right perspective and inner peace, it will pull you in a direction that will leave such a beautiful legacy. And not only that, it will give you so much strength. Because you guys are divinely guided. You guys are protected. You guys are already being guided. That's what you don't understand. You're already being guided. Like even this stagnant energy, it's divinely guided. Everything that you're going through is guided. That's even the strength. This is strength. This pause is giving you confidence and strength. And I know, you want to move, but like I said, movement doesn't always equal progress. So just brace yourself, guys. Yeah. And with the King of Cups, it definitely just speaks of like, just get more in tune with your emotions. And see, here's the funny thing about this card, guys. This card speaks of like tapping into your heart chakra. It speaks of like tapping into your emotions. And all the while you're doing this and focusing on you, guess what's coming in? See, the more that you surrender and the more that you become more in alignment with your own feelings and who you are, just focus on you. Just allow yourself to be still. The more your manifestations can come in. Your manifestations will come in easier if you surrender and stop monitoring it. It's not your job to monitor when things are going to come in and when it's going to come out. Actually, the more that you do that, the slower it's going to come in. It's so funny. This card always, it depending on what it is that I'm reading, the boat either looks like it's going or it's coming. But this looks like it's coming in. So stop trying to monitor what it is or when it's coming. Let go. Let go and focus on your own emotions, because a lot of you guys feel like it's unclear. And the best way that you can tap into it is by going within. So beautiful messages, guys. Let's close this out with some angel guidance. Angels, what can my collective do to get through this? What's some advice that you have? What can they do to get through this? Oh, that popped out. Oh, life purpose. See, that's exactly what I'm saying, guys. A lot of this is helping you feel more and look less. And I think that's so beautiful. I was listening to a sermon the other day, and they were pretty much saying this storm, this stagnant energy was meant to unnumb you so that you can stop, so that you can become more sensitive to what it is that you feel. That's why some of you guys are tapping more into your childhood dreams, or tapping back into some of your childlike, creativity. It's because whatever it is that you're going through, it's making you unnumb. It's making you more sensitive to what it is that you feel. And when you tap into that, it'll guide you towards your life purpose. You're supposed to feel your way through this, not use your logical sense, right? Because that's not what faith is. Faith is the essence of things unseen. Faith has nothing to do with the physical world. That's why you're not supposed to look so deeply into your circumstances right now. Faith has nothing to do with what you see, and it has everything to do with your belief. And it's going to lead you to where you're always meant to be. So just trust it. Okay, and it says the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. So that's the message for today, guys. I do have a TikTok now for my tarot messages. If you want an abbreviated version, let me look at my name. It's actually Guided by Safari, and I'll put the link to it below. And I'll see you guys next time. I guess this message was meant for both you guys and myself, because I know I needed to hear that. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.